Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my first major artificial intelligence software product, and in fact it's actually the first major software product that I made. I made it in 2004 actually. 2004, that's almost 20 years ago. So that was my first major artificial intelligence and software product. It was stock market analysis and prediction. And like at that time, even in universities, let alone outside universities, people weren't familiar with people weren't familiar with what artificial intelligence is. But when you're ahead of the curve, like I was, like that's the truth. So I built the software. It was a stock market prediction and analysis tool, sort of like what robo advisors are right now. And if you go into Schwab or Fidelity or TD Ameritrade, like you have those, those tools that tell you, oh, this stock's doing well, but they don't do the prediction. But of course, that's what I was doing. So very would be more similar to what hedge funds do. And I built the software using Java. I'm going to post a picture of how many books I had to read on programming, how many books I had to read on stocks, stock market analysis, prediction. I use, of course, pricing data, volume data, and it was really, really I'm damn proud of it. Yeah. And actually, I'm damn proud of it. And it's it's a amazing feeling to be able to do these things. And of course, and the funny thing is, I built this artificial intelligence software in 2004, and actually I got my master's degree in artificial intelligence years later. So I did the big thing first, and then I did the little thing. And of course, then I actually ended up working for Amazon. You may have heard of that small company. I ended up working for Amazon, Microsoft, and other companies. But actually did the big software, the big complex, amazing product for myself actually first. So what's the lesson? What's the learning in being ahead, and doing something like that before you have a master's degree, before you actually have gone into the Amazons and Microsoft, the AI masters of this world? So, the number one thing is listening to yourself. I listened to myself. I was like, what do I want to do? And at that point, I had actually two options, and both were related to prediction, by the way. So, that's the truth. So, and I actually picked stock market prediction to be my software product, and I actually didn't have to do it. It was a small thesis project. I could have done a dummy project, not with real data, and I would have it would have been okay. But setting your standards of excellence really, really high, then putting in the work, and then putting in the work of believing in yourself and actually doing that work, that's what actually gets you that's what gets you the I get to say then I did something 20 years ahead of its time. That's the truth. Before 2003, 2008, you didn't even have these softwares. We didn't even have robo advisor type companies till 2019. So people in Y Combinator or whoever, hey, I was ahead of you. So that's where it gets you, and it's about feeling good about yourself, about your abilities, and just being yourself, not as a comparison. Because the truth is, at that point, artificial intelligence, machine learning, pattern recognition, it was the AI winter. For those of us in the field, it was the AI winter. Nobody was interested in these things. It was the first major artificial intelligence and product I built. It was the first software product I built that was huge. It had, of course, real data. I was training on real data. I would get real data, web scraping, all of that good stuff. I used Java for it. So like, of course, building the UI, it was a UI based software. And like, if you know the technical terms, like it did the analysis as well as the predictions. But the analysis part is if you're familiar with stock market chart patterns. So Head and Shoulder, that's the name of a shampoo, but it's also name of a chart pattern, and like triangles, breakouts, resistance, like, and of course, like they're not like having them be modifiable, not having like it's just fixed. So all of that for my first major product, and I love it. Like it wasn't like a small snake game that I built. I did the big stuff first. And of course, like right now I built actually a self-driving car company. So yeah, like more of the same in the best possible way. So I'm very, very proud of my first project, and I'm very, very proud of my current project. And thank you so much for listening to me here. And I hope you come back. And this is my dress. This is what I would like wear some of the time when I would be doing my programming. So it's not the dress that makes a person, it's the person that makes the dress, and it's the person who makes the software. So yes, I'm very proud of this dress, and yeah, very, very proud.